On a frozen February night in 2004, a young woman's car skidded into a snowbank on a remote New Hampshire road. Minutes later, the police arrived. The car was locked. Her belongings were inside. But Maura Murray was gone. How does a person vanish into thin air in less than 10 minutes? This is the disappearance of Maura Murray. For over 2 decades, this case has haunted investigators and armchair detectives alike. It is a story of secrets, strange behavior, and a trail that went cold in the snow. If you're drawn to the mysteries that defy explanation, subscribe and join us as we dive deep into the darkness of the White Mountains. Chapter 1. The Student. Maura was a 21-year-old nursing student at UMass Amherst, a gifted athlete and former West Point cadet. But in the days before she vanished, Maura began acting strangely. A mysterious phone call at work left her in tears. A minor accident in her father's car shook her. On February 9th, she emailed her professors, lying about a death in the family. She packed her bags, withdrew nearly all her money, and drove north. Alone. She stopped for alcohol. She picked up accident report forms. She was preparing for something, but no one knew what. As the sun set, Maura drove into the rugged terrain of northern New Hampshire. Route 112, the road that would lead to her final known location. At approximately 7 p.m., she hit a sharp curve. Her Saturn spun out, slamming into a snowbank. The airbags deployed. The car was dead. A local bus driver, Butch Atwood, stopped to help. Maura was there. She was shaken, but told him she'd called AAA. A lie. There was no cell service here. Atwood drove home to call the police. In the 9 minutes it took for the first officer to arrive, Maura Murray disappeared. 9 minutes. That is all it took. Was she picked up? Did she run? Or was someone watching from the shadows? Chapter 2. The Evidence. Inside the car, police found a scene that raised more questions than answers. A rag was stuffed in the tailpipe, a trick to hide engine smoke. The car's black box revealed someone tried to start the engine 7 times after the crash. Maura was desperate to move that car. Searches with dogs found a scent that ended abruptly on the pavement. It was as if she stepped into a vehicle or was taken. A witness reported seeing someone matching Maura's description, walking quickly away from the scene. But by the time police checked, no one was there. Theory 1. Exposure. Some believe she ran into the woods to avoid police, got lost, and succumbed to the cold. But after 20 years, no remains have ever been found. Theory 2. Foul play. Did a predator stumble upon a vulnerable girl on a dark road? Locals and transient workers have been investigated for decades. No charges have ever been filed. Was the car accident even an accident? Or was Maura running from something, or someone, who finally caught up with her? The investigation expanded to West Point, where a former cadet's fingerprints were found in her car years later. It reached Loon Mountain, where bones were found but later discounted. Every lead, every tip, has led to a dead end. Her family, led by her father Fred and sister Julie, have never stopped searching. They believe someone knows something. As the snow falls every February in Haverhill, the question remains, where is Maura? If you have information, contact the New Hampshire Cold Case Unit. Like, share, and subscribe to keep her story alive. Maybe one day the truth will surface.